Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of One Finger Death Punch 2. In this episode, I'll be trying out the other game modes, starting out with Gauntlet. And as always, for full disclosure, I received a key from the developers in order to LP their title. So I gotta make my way to the end, but I only have one life, and my health carries over between rounds.
Legendary. Fight! Off round.
I kept hard mode on, by the way, to increase the challenge.
Legendary. Fight! Wing Chun. Godly. Fight! Up.
What does the attention mark mean? Does it mean that this is an extended round? For an even greater challenge, try doing this without any skills equipped.
Fight!
Thankfully, unlike my health, my bonus speed does not carry over.
Legendary. Fight! Up round. up round.
Similar to the campaign, I don't need to complete all the levels here. I only need to make it to the end.
Godly. Fight, Wing Chun. Legendary. Fight, horror.
And if you're wondering, these rod maps are randomly generated, so no two Gauntlet runs will be the same. And to be frank, due to the increased variety, I prefer this over survival mode. At least in this mode, you can encounter many different round types.
Legendary. Fight, buff round. Legendary. Fight, buff round.
For an even greater challenge, try beating all the levels in a run.
Legendary. Fight, buff round. Legendary. Fight! Drunken Master. Perfect. God.
And thankfully their medic's here.
Fight! Up round. Legendary. Fight! Up round.
The exclamation points must denote something. But so far, these rounds don't seem that special to me, other than perhaps being a bit longer.
Godly. Fight! Up round.
Unfortunately, my shield doesn't carry over. That was a lame auto attack. And this was a 4-star.
Legendary. Fight! Power weapon.
Apparently there's some on-map refills too.
Legendary. Fight! Up round.
Immediately starting with a minigame? That never happened before. So far, it hasn't gone too fast, even with hard mode enabled.
Fight, Wing Chun.
Wing Chun isn't too bad here, thanks to the aforementioned lower speed. It only really becomes a pain at higher speeds, like 3 times.
Perfect. Legendary. Fight, Bob Brown.
Not that I need this round, but hey.
Legendary. Fight, Bob Brown.
Well, now things are speeding up.
Legendary. Fight, Bob Brown. Perfect. Legendary.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll ignore hard for now.
Fight. Up round.
I wish I knew of hard mode earlier. Then I would have enabled it during the campaign.
Perfect. Godly. Fight.
It's another one of those Ball of Death levels. A brief bit of levity.
Fight. Deadly target. Godly.
Yep, here comes a series of hard levels.
Fight. Up round. Perfect. Godly.
Let's do it.
Fight. Power weapon.
Starting off on the easier side with a power weapon round.
Legendary. Fight. Wing chun.
Wing Chun on hard. That's what I was worried about. Again, not too bad. It was mainly harder in terms of enemy compositions.
Legendary. Fight!
Another ball of that stage. The game's being pretty nice now. I mostly just hit the right arrow.
Legendary. Fight, Wing Chun.
This mission, however, my skills are locked. So I have no get out of jail free cards. Except auto attack for some reason. And that wasn't too bad. It's not as hard as the last Wing Chun mission during the campaign.
Legendary. Fight, Ghost.
Once again, immediately starting a level with a mini game. Apparently the medic doesn't show up unless you chop off enough heads. Another minigame on top of it? Sure, game.
Godly.
Oh look, only 2 tiles until the end.
Fight.
I'll take the easier route. At the back of my mind, I was hoping for this to become harder. The max speed I've seen so far has only been 1.5 or 1.6. I was hoping for it to go all the way up to ×3, or close to it, or end up going through some very hard levels. Nonetheless, I still prefer this over survival.
Legendary. Fight. Up round.
The increased variety and more choice helps. And no, I can't increase the speed manually. That's specifically locked. On to the last level.
Fight up.
It's an extended one. This time I can see my manual speed. Why is this one different? And it's at max. I may need to reduce the speed later. Did it only appear because I manually tried increasing the speed? If that's the case, I wish I did this earlier. Doing the entire gauntlet of this rapid speed would be fun. And it's done. I'm now the master of the gauntlet.
Legendary.
Is something supposed to show up here? I suppose so, but something broke. The same thing happened at the end of the campaign. At least this time, the game didn't crash. I'll attach the video in post.
You've now beaten the Gauntlet mode. Thank you so much for playing One Finger Death Punch 2. I really appreciate your support, and it's because of people like you that made this game possible. I'm here speaking to you at PAX East 2019 on the eve of our launch, hoping this game's going to be successful. it wouldn't stand a chance without people supporting indie games. So thank you so much for supporting One Finger Death Punch 2 and all indie games. We started making indie games 12 years ago, and we started making a lot of weird little things that probably are too strange to even be shown to the public. But anyways, they were, and you guys supported it, especially things like No Luca No, which is the weirdest thing ever made. But without your support, I don't think any of these indie games would exist, and especially not ours. So I thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the weird little Gauntlet mode we've thrown in the game, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the game. We probably spent way too long making it, and we really did put all of our heart and soul into it. It's a labor of love, and it's a story of compromise, because we would want this thing to be the greatest looking game in the universe. But we reached the sheer limits of our skill, money, resources, and mental capacity making this game. So I thank you so much for playing and supporting it. And I hope we're able to continue to make more games in the future. Thank you again for playing One Finger Death Punch 2.
Oh, wait a minute. There's also a blind mode available. But other than I can't see the attack radius, or the usual enemy tells, it's pretty much the same. Nonetheless, this was fun. I may come back and play this in the future. But as I said, I find this more fun than the various survival towers. I simply wish it got harder at the end. Let's see how cooperative works.
Stay with a friend. Take turns by tagging in co-op survival.
Only have 3 HP, but I can swap with another player. Otherwise, it's the same as the usual survival tower, which means that there's a blind survival counterpart. No, Luca, no.
No, Luca, no.
Oh. How do I move Luca away? Oh. In order to move Luca away, I have to move my mouse over them. So now I'm playing the game with 2 hands. This can become a problem at the faster speeds. And there's probably also a blind counterpart too. And that's about it. So in the next episode, I'll showcase the remaining bonus codes, complete the secret levels, and give my overall thoughts on this game as a whole. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.